So magandang hapon, umaga, or gabi or kung anong oras mo naman ito papanoorin. Uh, kung napanood nyo naman po yung report ni Kian about sa ibang applications of geocomposites, ngayon naman po is magre-report ako about sa ports and harbors. So, ano nga ba yung ports and harbors? So, I think every major city sa mundo natin is merong port or harbor. So, yun yung madalas na pinagdadaanan ng mga cargo and yung mga packages natin. So, from other countries, minsan import and export. So, kahit noon pa meron ng ganyan sa panahon parang ng pagbabarter natin sa ibang bansa dito sa Asia. So, yun nga, simulan natin report. Okay, let's go. So, ports, according dito sa report ko, maritime facility which may compromise one or more wharves where ships may dock to load and discharge passengers and cargo. Although usually situated on the seacoast or estuary, some ports such as Hamburg, Manchester, and Duluth are many miles inland, which acts with access to the sea via river or canal. Because of their roles as a port of entry for immigrants, many port cities such as London, New York, Shanghai, Los Angeles, Singapore, and Vancouver have experienced dramatic multi-ethnic and multicultural changes. So, tulad nga sinabi ko kanina, ports are maritime facility where ships may dock to unload cargo or passengers. So, more commonly lang sa Pilipinas as mga pier. Yun. Kung saan nilalapag yung mga packages, yung mga cargo. So, nakalagay din po dyan na dahil po sa mga major ports tulad sa London and sa New York at saka sa Shanghai, Singapore, Vancouver, and other countries. So, naka-experience sila ng iba't ibang multicultural changes. So, kasi nga, ang daming mga taong dun pumupunta. So, mga immigrants looking for better life, better jobs. Yun. So, next po. Types of ports. Meron tayong dry port, fishing port, inland port, seaport, cargo port, and so on and so forth. So, isa-isa pong i-discuss yan. Okay. So, first is dry port. Okay? So, ito po. Dry port is an inland intermodal terminal directly connected by road or rail to a seaport and operating as a center for the transshipment of sea cargo to inland destination. So, basically, pag dry port, meron pong kalsada or it's either diretso sa tren papunta po inland. So, papunta sa land. Kaya siya tinatawag na dry port is diretso po siya papunta sa mga cities and other vicinities. So, yun, ganun. So, pag ang advantages po ng dry port is mas mabilis po siya makakarating sa destination niya kasi po diretso na siya. So, pero hindi po lahat ng klase ng port ay dry port. So, yun po. Next. Fishing port is a port or harbor for landing and distributing fish. It may be a recreational facility but it is usually commercial. A fishing port is the only port that depends on an ocean product. And depletion of fish may cause a fishing port to be uneconomical. So, yun na po. Base po sa pangalan, fishing port is used mainly for marine economy. So basically fish po, fish, seafoods, anything related with the sea. So meaning pag wala po masyado mga nahuhuli, so bababa po yung ano niya. It may be economically inefficient kasi nga po, yun lang po yung purpose ng fishing port is for sea, for marine purposes. Yeah. Next is inland port. So, an inland port is a port on a navigatable lake, river, or canal with access to a sea or ocean, which therefore allows a ship to sail from the ocean inland to the port to unload its cargo. So, pinaka-meaning po ng inland port is mga port sa rivers or sa lakes na meron connection sa sea or sa ocean. So, yun po, maganda rin to is halos katulad lang siya nung dry port, pero ito, sa barko po mismo manggagaling yung mga cargo mo or shipments. So, dadali nila inland. So, ano yon, wala nang ibang biyahe pa. Pagbaba nung cargo is diretso na, nandun na sa destination niya. So, yun po. Seaport. Seaport is further categorized as a cruise port or a cargo port. Additionally, cruise ports are also known as a home port or a port of call. The cargo port is also further categorized into a bulk or break bulk port as a container port. So, seaport is basically port sa sea, yung pinaka kabaligtaran po siya ng inland. Kung inland is papasok, ang seaport is dun lang po sa coast mismo. So, yun lang po yung pinakaiba niya. So, yung meaning yung cargo nyo is may babiyahe pa para makapunta sa destination niya, or it's either babiyahe siya para makapunta pa sa destination niya, unlike sa inland and sa dry ports. Next is cargo ports. Different from cruise ports because each handles very different cargo which has to be loaded and unloaded by different mechanical means. The port may handle one particular type of cargo or it may handle numerous cargoes. Okay. So, yung mga ganon is, kung napanood nyo po yung Iron Man 3, meron po tayong example doon ng isang cargo port kung saan meron mga containers, tapos merong isang crane which is, yun yung ginagamit nila pang unload ng mga cargo. So, pagkatapos noon, meron tayong tinatawag na container ports or which is also the same as cargo port pero doon po is puro containers. So, yun din po yung purpose ng cargo port. Tapos, from there, ibabiyahe yung mga cargo papunta kung saan man nila kailangan mapunta. Next is cruise home port. Is the port where cruise ship passengers board or embark to start their cruise and disembark the cruise ship at the end of their cruise. So, basically, kung meron po sa inyo na-experience na ng cruise ship, so, yun po yung silbi ng cruise home port. It's where kung saan nilo-load or unload yung mga passengers. Tapos minsan, dun din po yung mga port kung saan po i-load yung mga kailangan sa barko like food, gas, water, kahit ano pa pong iba. Smart port. So basically, ang smart port po is advanced na port. So it uses technology like the Internet of Things and artificial intelligence. So, basically, ang smart port is para siyang remote controlled, computer controlled, but basically carries the same functions as a normal port. Yun. Port of call. Intermediate stop for a ship on its sailing itinerary. May take on supplies or fuel as well as unloading and loading cargo while cruise liners have passengers get on or off ship. Tulad po nung kaninang port, yung cruise home port, yun po yung port of call, ganun din po. It's either unloading or loading ng supplies, passengers, cargo, or kahit ano. Pero ang pinakaiba po, ang port of call is nasa itinerary po mismo ng mga ship. So meaning, talagang titigil sila doon para po kumuha ng supplies or what. Next, warm water port. A warm water port is one where the water does not freeze in winter time. So itong mga water port na to is napaka-importante po sa mga bansa. Kasi once po na mag-freeze ang tubig, meaning hindi po makakadaan doon ang ship. So meaning wala pong supplies na dadating. Yung trabaho ng mga warm water port na to is all year round, magpapapasok ng cargo which may help dun sa pagpapadala ng mga supplies or cargo dun sa mga kailangan nilang mapagdalhan. Next, harbor. Ano nga ba pinakaiba ng harbor sa port? It's a sheltered body of water where ships, boats, and barges can be docked. The term harbor is often used interchangeably with port, which is man-made facility built for loading and unloading vessels and dropping off and picking up passengers. Ports usually include one or more harbors. Alexandria Port in Egypt is an example of a port with two harbors. Can be natural or artificial. So basically, ang port is pinagsama-samang harbors. Yun lang po yung pinagkaiba nila. Ang harbor is sobrang liit pero pag pinagsama-sama mo sila, either natural or artificial, magiging port po siya. Yan po. Artificial harbor. So basically, artificial harbor is man-made ports. Yun lang po yung kailangan nyo malaman dyan. Man-made port. Next is natural harbor. So basically ito po yan. Landform where a section of a body of water is protected and deep enough to allow anchorage. So yun lang. It's natural, so meaning hindi siya man-made. And ang water dito is deep enough to allow for the anchors to drop. Yan. Ice-free harbors. So, for harbors near the North and South Poles, being ice-free is an important advantage, especially when it is year-round. So, for the North and South Poles, wala pong masyadong nakaka-travel doon kasi nga po, yun po yung mga, kasi nga po madaming yelo. So, meron doon part sa North and South Poles, there are ice-free harbor. So, meaning, pwede kang mag-dock doon, pwede kang mag-anchor, pwede kang tumigil, pwede kang mag-drop ng cargo. So meaning, napaka-importante po nila sa kanila para sa kanila nito. Kasi all year round, may puno balot sila ng yelo. And yun na po yung report ko. So next na po si MJ for offshore drilling and construction. Bye-bye!